So good morning. I thought I'd vlog today. So after bringing my son to school, I went grocery shopping and just bought all the little things that we needed. So we have here the stuff that I needed to bring, my phone and shopping list and money, and then we needed toilet paper. We also needed some tomatoes, some vegan feta cheese, some dishwashing soap, and usually I'd like to have one that is plastic free completely, but that's not available in our grocery store, and so I just picked the one that is packaged with recycled plastic, and that's just a more eco-conscious brand in general. And also we needed some salt. Since we bake on a regular basis, that kind of uses up a lot of salt. So that. Now I will put everything where it belongs and then we will eat breakfast. So this breakfast is just a very simple way, I think, to get a healthy and also sustainable breakfast. I usually use whatever fruit I have in the house and chop that small so it can fit into a muesli. And then I use some oatmeal and top it with some raisins and almonds or other kinds of nuts. And to finish it off, I don't use milk, but I use just peanut butter and water. And I also think it's pretty healthy because we have carbs, we have some vitamins with the fruits, we have some nuts and peanut butter for the fat. And so I think, yeah, I like that breakfast. It also makes me full for a good while. So that is what I eat whenever I'm not eating our self-baked bread. So this is the final product, just needs to be mixed still. So I'm done eating breakfast and now I really have to go and write 3 very important emails, and whenever that is done, because that's the only really timely thing I need to do today that needs to be done as soon as possible, but whenever I'm done writing emails, and luckily some are for people in the US, so they are still asleep, that's great, so I have some time advantage there so that I can write them and they can receive them whenever they wake up, and that's great because they need to get there as soon as possible. But I'm gonna write these emails now and then I'm coming back here and I'm gonna wash the dishes. And yes, I do work from the couch just because I decluttered my desk because I didn't like working at my desk. So I decided to give my couch a go, and for now that works out pretty well. And whenever I feel like I need a desk again, then maybe I'll get another desk. So, first email down, 2 more to go. Also is quite complicated because I'm writing all of these emails in English. Well, I can speak English, of course, but English is absolutely not my first language, and these are all business emails, and so I just feel it's a lot more complicated because I feel like I'm very rude and I don't know the correct words to use to just be very friendly and professional. And so it's always a bit stressful to write these emails, but on the other hand, I've only made like good experiences and the people are very nice, and I'm in contact too. So yeah, I'm learning as I'm going, and that's great as well, right? I always use Grammarly to go over my emails again, because I think I'm even worse when it comes to written English than when it comes to oral English. So I always, just for every typos and just for every other mistake I might be making, I check my emails with Grammarly. And in one of my email programs that works without me like opening Grammarly, and in the other one I need to open a Grammarly document. This is of course not sponsored, this is just what I'm using, and actually it is because I got a YouTube ad several years ago, I think, and I thought like that's a great program, that is very useful. So I'm using Grammarly, it really helps me. Second email done. Now the least important one, but still it really needs to be done today. Where do we have? Also, let me know if you want to know more about the business of YouTube and how all of that works. Then I'm of course willing to make more videos about maybe work days in my life and how everything works. And now while cleaning up the kitchen, the camera died. So it is very low on battery right now, but I think I'm gonna power it or like use it with a power bank. And I also need to free up some storage on my SD cards because they're both full again. So I'll see you whenever I freed up some space on my SD cards. So I'm back, the camera is charged a bit and I have more space on my memory cards. So I'm gonna start editing the next Knit With Me video, because the videos for Tuesday and Thursday are done, at least as far as I know. And then I'm gonna start editing the Sunday video. So now I've edited my video and it's currently exporting, and now I'm gonna fold some laundry. And now it's about 1 o'clock. I'm in my kitchen and my boyfriend and I are getting hungry. So Let's make lunch. But usually, I don't know if you know, I talked about it in the video where I showed you my grocery shopping routine that I'm gonna link you up here. Usually we just eat leftovers, but today we don't have leftovers. And actually we also don't really have a lot of things. And therefore we had to come up with something, but we made a decision. So let's go. I'm cooking some zucchinis and some onions, and later they're gonna go into wraps, and I hope that's gonna be delicious. And we have some other stuff we can put in there, so that is going to be our lunch. So we had lunch now, and I ate a grapefruit on top of the wrap, and my video is still exporting, so that isn't done, and therefore I can't really use my computer. Like, I can use it, but it's very slow. And because I worked this whole weekend and I haven't gotten any answers to the emails I sent this morning, there's not really anything that I need to do right now. Like, I needed to work the whole weekend and it was all done by today, this morning. And I need to take some thumbnail pictures, but I bit my lip and now it's swollen and it hurts, and I think my face looks a bit different, so I want to wait until it's better again. But for this afternoon I just thought I'd start reading a book, and I have downloaded like a library reading app for my phone. And I'm gonna try that out because some of you have suggested that I try reading on my phone, because I said I wanted maybe to buy an e-reader, and so I'm giving the phone a try while I wait until this video is exported and before my son comes home from school. And so that's, I guess, what I'm gonna do this afternoon. If you're wondering, I'm reading the book, let's see how it is, Essentialism. That's like a book on minimalism that I wanted to read for the longest time, and now I have access to it with my library membership, or actually it's the library membership of my son, but I'm taking advantage of that right now, and I'll let you know how I like the book. On my way to pick up my son from school. And after I picked up my son from school, we just went home, and I think I sat on the couch a bit and he played something. It rained outside like crazy, and we even had the first thunderstorm of the year. But this season in the year, the weather changes so quickly all the time. So soon after that we had sunshine again. And then I started cooking our dinner. I cook, I think, most of the time, but that really doesn't mean that it's my job always. But oftentimes my son and my boyfriend help me cooking, but they didn't want to be in the video, so that's the reason you can't see them. And sometimes also my boyfriend cooks, and sometimes also my son. He has a few things he likes to cook, and then he wants to do it all by himself. Today I am cooking a vegan palak paneer, and the recipe is from Rainbow Plant Kitchen. I'm definitely going to link her account down below because I loved all of her videos, and every recipe I tried out was delicious. The recipe itself is very healthy, I think, but the naan bread I made to it with all the oil, I don't know, it's not the healthiest anymore, but definitely very delicious. And I love all the spices, and my son and my boyfriend like it as well. So that's a recipe we make every now and then. But of course it does take some time. I think this recipe takes maybe more than an hour, especially if I film the whole process, because that does take more time than you might think. And on some days I feel like using so much time for cooking, and on other days I really don't feel like cooking for that long, and then we'll just make something that is easy and quick and doesn't take that much time. And after dinner we just watched a documentary about whales. I can link you that as well if you're interested. And now I think I'm just gonna take a shower, maybe read some more. Then my boyfriend and I will continue watching The 100. That's the show we're currently watching. And then at about midnight we will go to bed. And that's it. That's a full day in my life, and I hope you liked the video. And if you want to see more videos, I'll link you a video here and a playlist here to check out if you're interested, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!